All right, everybody, it looks like we are live. Hello and good morning and welcome to more grinding. By grinding, I mostly mean, hey! We're trying to reach, I think we get Radiant at level 9, or we get Stop Spell at level 9. One of those is coming soon. God, I hope. We're kind of in a holding pattern right now until we can either do the Western Cave or go to Ramuldar. Hot coffee. Nice hot coffee. Let's see, we got the chainmail. We got the large shield. So next up was the half plate. We'll just keep picking up gear, logging it in our list, and working towards getting Stop Spell. Good morning, Daco. How are you today? Yep, early start. Slept well last night. Woke up nice and early. I like being up early. I have the house to myself for a while. It's pleasant, you know? Gasp, the scorpion attacked before I was ready. At 4:30, your cat decided your face was the best bed. Ah, cats are just the worst. The worst ever. You have my sympathies. Aura, what's up? How are things? How much XP were we getting off of those skeletons? Only 11? Yeah, it's definitely faster to grind here for now. Right now, Tate is upstairs asleep, I think. He usually follows me downstairs in the morning to verify that there is food and water, and then he goes back upstairs without having any food or water to eat or drink. He just wants to make sure I'm doing my job. He's like a really rude supervisor who doesn't trust you to do anything right, so they just stand over your shoulder all the time. Thought I'd mix things up with the music today. We are currently listening to OC Remix Radio. This music sounds familiar. Do I know what this is? Nope. No idea what this is. I kind of want to say Earthbound. I'm not sure. We used to have a fun game back when I was working at Game Crazy. Evil Badman, who you've probably seen in the stream once or twice, would bring in video game music and remixes. And we would try and guess what they were. Or what game they were from. think we're going to be hitting level before we get our next piece of gear. That sounds like fun. It was. It was a blast. Ah. Yeah, there's just not too much to do about it right now. We gotta get the XP. I'm really glad that the series moved away from this over time. I mean, there's been grinding in all of the games. But this one is especially guilty of being 90% grind, 10% game. I'm definitely going to have to talk about the philosophy of the grinding in this game and why it's as high as it is. I do too, Doc. Like, I don't mind grinding, but it has to be presented in the right way. I don't care for grinding in this. I don't care for grinding in Pokemon. What are some games that had good grinding? Final Fantasy 12. Oh, Cletus, good morning. Thank you for the sub. I really liked the grinding in Final Fantasy 12. The grinding in FF6, once you get the castle back in the World of Ruin, is okay. Am I going to put a border around the pages? Yes. Also, I'm going to try and find a way so that the pages look like parchment. At least for the print version. For the downloadable PDF version, I don't want somebody burning out all their printer ink, printing up faux parchment background. I really need to, like, fashion myself a one-handed NES controller or something so I can drink my coffee and grind at the same time. Like, I know exactly what kind of pattern I want on the print version of the paper because I use it for my D&D character sheets. And it looks fantastic. I like printing up the maps on there as well and getting them looking all worn. Let the players use them to try and decide where they're going. Am I going to publish this, or is this for my own use? I'm going to publish this. It's going to be available for free online. Anybody's going to be able to download this and use it, print it up, whatever. But I'm also planning on making a print version available for purchase. For those who want to have, like, something nice sitting on their coffee table or on their bookshelf with their games. But I'm not going to paywall any content. I also added a Patreon goal, guys, for drunk LBRY mapping. If my Patreon hits 350 a month, right now it's just shy of 300, I will drink too much whiskey and attempt to draw LBRY entirely from memory. How? Not watching my HP again. Yeah, I wanted to make it close. I've found that if you put Patreon goals too far out, people are like, oh, well, we're never going to get there. I'm not going to support that. So I want to make it close enough that it'll happen. Then I'll come up with something else. I don't want to do, like, LPs on there anymore. Because LPing takes up so much time. Because for whatever reason, I insist on doing 80 to 150 hour long RPGs. So LPs as rewards, I don't feel work out for my channel. Sai's gonna drink some Grey Gnarl juice? Drunken Dragon? Oh, now there's a cocktail. Cocktail inventions. Cocktail inventions. That's awesome as long, or Cletus says that's awesome as long as Square doesn't interfere. Not sure if they can be turds over publishing. So, Cletus, interesting thing is that guides and transformative works are very, very, very clearly protected by fair use. There's a very rich history in the guide industry of unofficial guides being published. Like, Let's Plays, there's a big gray area around Let's Plays. But with guides, no. I'm not plagiarizing anything because I'm writing the guide from the ground up. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video, was because, you know, I wanted to learn the process for creating a game guide. And it definitely clears me of any plagiarism. Next goal being me making DQ-themed cocktails. I'm gonna have to, I'll have to hit up Alexio. She was a bartender for a while. Can come up with stuff. Gonna have to make slime shots first. This could be fun, actually. DQ cocktails. Don't cast hurt. Since Prima and Brady guides went down, someone has to pick up the torch. See, I don't want to, like, replace Prima and Brady. I want to do more of, like, a, we need, like, a limited run of guides. But man, creating a guide is a lot of work, I'm learning. Have I streamed Dragon Quest Warriors? No. Do you mean Dragon Quest Heroes? Because then yes. Doc! My man! Alright, we are now a little over $300. Getting closer and closer to the drunken mapping goal on Patreon. I have to go heal after this fight. I need to not forget to go heal after this fight. Nope. Good nub. Oh, I know. We could do another goal for a new After Dark video. But honestly, you know, I'd torment my friends with horror porn for free. Ooh, that's another thing. I can offer to my patrons on Patreon that they be included in the credits of the guide. For helping to make it possible. So on the topic of what, you know, $300 a month can pay for, we do have 2 kids. And the support that I get from you guys on Patreon and the ad revenue that I get from YouTube is incredibly useful. I've been having YouTube revenue, ad revenue, just get deposited straight into a savings account. And that was what was used to send Garen to summer camp this year. So it's a great help. Any support at all from you guys is fantastic. And it's not just making, you know, getting games and equipment to keep the channel going easier. It's helping out in our everyday lives. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate it, everyone. I'm drinking the Good Ideas juice. Who's my supplier? I don't know. Like, I've just had a lot of ideas lately that I feel are quality. But it's about time, right? You know, I've been doing this channel for like 7 years, just kind of plugging away at these Let's Plays. Alright, we're almost to level 9. Got 61 more experience points. Excuse me, 56 more experience points. Godeki, Fish Food, good morning, good morning! So, Aura, one of the things that I noticed when I started this channel was that it's made me a lot better about finishing things that I start. I didn't used to finish the majority of the games that I would start playing. But since starting the channel, I definitely have been. So my suggestion to you is if you want to make your own game, but you also want to start your own channel. Why don't you start a channel about making a game just like from the ground up? You know, do it more as like a vlog where you go through learning Unreal Engine and stuff. I wonder if we could get Sai to do a drunk stream of Nier Automata. That'll go on Patreon. Let's worry about the drunk Alefgard mapping first. Drunk Breath of the Wild. I haven't played any Breath of the Wild yet. Also, why are you guys so fixated on me drinking? This is a great track. What is this? Wanderer on the Offensive by B33J, Sarek, Sixto Sounds, and Nonsensical X's. It doesn't say what game it's for, though. Like, I'm liking this station, but it's not telling me what games these tracks are from. I brought up the idea with drunk mapping. That was one idea. We don't need to add drunk to every other idea. And I actually don't think that was my idea. I'm pretty sure somebody else came up with that. And then I was like, hey, we can Patreon that. I'll save up for a better computer so I'm not killing my laptop. Well, here's something else, Aura. How much programming do you know? Because if you don't already know any programming, like, you're going to have to do some programming. So you can start there. You might as well just start by learning C. It says, I was playing Star Ocean 2 for PSP, but got hit with bronchitis last Friday. Finally going back to work tomorrow, but probably won't be messing with YouTube for another week. Oof. Oof. Bronchitis sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. And yeah, I can't imagine trying to stream or LP while having bronchitis, because every 5 seconds you'd be like... Fortunately, I don't seem to be too prone to bronchitis. I used to be super prone to getting strep throat. But I don't know if I've just, like, built up this natural resistance to it at this point, where I'm just a carrier. It's been several years since I had strep throat, but people around me will still get it. Yeah, Godeki, I am making a guide for Dragon Quest. Let me let me provide you the link with what it is exactly that I'm doing. Oh shit! R-Type Final 2-second trailer update. Saving that to watch later. God damn it. I need to look into that. God damn it, YouTube. Come on, man. Doc diagnosed me with asthmatic emphysema Friday. I don't know what the emphysema is, but my mom and sisters have all dealt with asthma, and like, it doesn't really affect their daily lives all that much. Exercise. Exercise has done a lot for all of them. There you go, Godeki. Almost there. Almost level 9. Please stop. Rude. My alveoli in the lungs don't stretch like they should, so it's hard for my lungs to get the necessary oxygen pulled out of the air. Is that something that can be corrected by making your lungs stronger? Through, like, cardiovascular exercise? We are 8 XP away from our next level. I kind of want Radiant, but I also kind of want Stop Spell. Either one would make me happy, though. Let's be real. I feel like we could progress more if we had Stop Spell. Like, Radiant's nice to have, but I still have all those torches that I bought. Could you not dodge me? Just stand there and get hit, bro. Yes, yes, yes! But what is it? Radiant! Not exactly what I wanted. You know what? We're at level 9 now. We're probably fine to deal with Wolf Lords if we just hang out right outside Remoldar. What do you think, guys? Time for Swamp Cave? I'm pretty sure Remoldar is safer than the Mountain Cave. Because Wolf Lords aren't going to sleep me. I can spam sleep on them. Mountain Cave has shit that'll put me to sleep and murder my face. That was a good level. I would discuss with your primary care physician whether or not some cardiovascular exercise could help to improve your condition. Because my mom and my sisters all have asthma, and once my family became more active and exercising all the time, like, my sisters and my mom are all very healthy people. Like, I consider myself to not be in poor shape. My sisters and my mom are all in really good shape. And I can't remember the last time any of them had an asthma attack. All right, let's talk to the king. Your Highness! Could you not be there? No, get... Move. 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 So, 2000. So I don't want to call this the Marsh Cave, because that is definitely 100% the name of a cave in Final Fantasy. A lot of the areas in this don't have official names. What's the max level? 30 is actually the max level, but you're pretty much guaranteed to beat the Dragon Lord at level 21 regardless of your stats. Like, regardless of the name that you picked and how it affects your stats. 21 is a safe level to take on the Dragon Lord. So, most people don't bother going beyond that. We are going to go to level 30 on this. Oh! That was something else I wanted to bring up with you guys. Accolade ideas. We need to start... So, ideas for... accolades. Right off the top of my head, defeating a metal slime. Rescue Princess Gwaelin. Reach level 30. Thoughts. Thoughts. That's something that can keep us entertained while we're grinding this out. You'll get really close to level 30 if you decide to beat the game without any equipment. Can you imagine? Because, damn, Roto's sword's attack power is like 40 or something ridiculous. I wouldn't want to do it without. I imagine it can be done. I don't want to try. Find the Puff Puff, not in the North American version. Everything is running away from me. If you don't want to fight, don't start it. It's been done. Yeah, I believe it's been done. I'm not going to be doing it. So here's the rule on accolades. I don't want it to be stuff that can be missed. The world record is like 15 and a half hours. And it is done at level 28. There's a world record category, or a speedrun category for doing this without... How bad was that? That was irritating, but not horrible. Okay, so let's heal up. We can map out this cave. Ooh, how much MP does Radiant use up? Let's do that too. Level learned 9. MP needed. Ooh, what happened here? There it is. All right, so we are at 32. $29, so it costs 3 MP. Provides a great amount of light. Forgetting to equip the copper sword, dying 5 times. Aura, you can get out. I don't need you here. All right. Maps. Let's just call this the Swamp Tunnel for the time being. We can come up with a better name later. We'll go ahead and start here. This being the stairs up. That was caps lock I was holding. What's that? 5 on each side? Yeah. Here. Boom. Yep. Now I know that there are monsters in here. Don't know why we haven't run into any yet. Finish the game without seeing Thou Art Dead more than 3 times. Yeah, but again, do we want to have accolades that can be missed? That would require another playthrough? I also, in my video, said, you know, accolades that might encourage repeat playthroughs. I don't know. I'm on the fence on it now. Because I really like that DQ11 didn't have anything missable, but DQ11 is also hilariously long. This game is only like 12 hours long on the long end. Could do Control-C and Control-V instead of constantly selecting the color. That would not work if I'm selecting multiple cells, because this is a spreadsheet. It's not like Paint. Oh man, Radiant is making mapping go way faster. Oh, it's fine, Cletus. I mean, another option that you could do is like you could just screenshot this, the grid, and use it and paste it into an image editor and use it as paint, and then you could just use the fill tool to do it. That could work as well. But what I like about this is that I can make it bigger whenever I need to. Also, I think I'm pretty safe to move this up here. Speaking of not having space. Adversary, the point of this, though, is to make it all from scratch. Could I go and just use somebody else's work? Yeah, but that would also kind of be plagiarism. I want to create this guide from the ground up by hand. That's part of the project. Are there already guides on GameFAQs? Yeah. If I wanted to just use somebody else's guide, I would go and do that. But I want to explore the process from the ground up. Also, real surprised we haven't run into a lunatic or something yet. Hi, Kona Dog. What do you want, aside from pets? What do you want, aside from pets? Do you mind? Like, I do mind. You're not petting me anymore. Oh, hey, a ghost! Lists, monsters, ghost. Swamp, tunnel. Imagine that this is launch day of Dragon Warrior 1 Nest back in the 80s. Exactly. Exactly. And it's fun mapping. You know, I mapped out Phantasy Star 1, even though there were guides for it. All right, hang on. I will be right back. The dog seems to need to go out, and I need more coffee. All right, I'm back. Yeah, there's no official name. I spelled tunnel wrong? No, I didn't. Tunnel. What are you talking about? That is how you spell tunnel. Left my coffee upstairs, damn it. Okay, I'm back. Coffee in hand. You'll be doing some sort of fact-checking, though? I mean, isn't doing this myself being fact-checking? And again, most of the names that people have been using, I don't believe are official names. Actually, let me check. I have the old mail-in guide. Okay. So, in the Explorer's Handbook, which was published by Nintendo, who published... Okay, so they don't call it... Okay, so it is the Mountain Cave and Swamp Cave, not Swamp Tunnel. Okay, so it does have an official name in here. The Cantlin Plateau. So, yeah, we can use these names since this is an official source. I do have that guide. Hey, a magician! Okay, so we'll rename this to Swamp Cave. Even though it's technically a tunnel. Oh, that's where I misspelled it. Got it. It's a typo. Typos are different from spelling something wrong. When you spell something wrong, you spelled it wrong without knowing. A typo is when you press the wrong letter without realizing. I'm being pedantic. I'm sorry. Stairs B. Boom. Okay. A goes to Cole. B goes to Rimuldar. Or I guess the southern island, right? What do they call the region of Cole? I don't call it anything in particular. Yeah, there's a whole number of reasons to do this yourself beyond it just being fun. Although it being fun is, let's be fair, the best reason to do this. That's lovely. Isn't this turning out nice? It's nice, right? A Druin! Also known now as a lunatic. I like how the cave monsters in this game, between the Druins and the Drolls, you're just like, what the hell am I looking at? Yeah, I got the tip to use Google Sheets and just Excel in general for map making like several years ago when I was looking for mapping solutions for D&D. But I hadn't actually tried it before, and this does, like, this is nice. It works out really nice. Oh, right, I am not done with this information. All right, we got to count out its HP. 8. 19. 'Feels like it's going to be a little bit high. 32. That's what skeletons have, and I know Druins aren't that strong, so we'll have to make sure we find another one of these guys. Try and whittle this number down to something more reasonable. Speaking of D&D, did you hear that Baldur's Gate and Neverwinter are getting Switch ports? I did not. Which Baldur's Gate and Neverwinter? Because there's a few. You know if DQ1 uses the HP ranges for non-boss enemies that the later game uses? I don't know if it uses the same range, but there is definitely a range. Not just in the HP, but also in the rewards. But the guide will discuss that and will reference that, you know, the numbers that you see here may not be accurate because some monsters are stronger than others. Baldur's 1 and 2. Ah, Coners. 9. Oh, 17. 26. That's definitely better. I was always under the impression that Baldur's Gate was BioWare, so I was kind of surprised to see it getting a new one. All right. Here we are. Oops, not that one. These. I did this wrong? Why does it look like I did this wrong? I somehow messed this up. Oh no, I didn't. I just can't see everything that I'm looking at on the map right now. Baldur's Gate was Black Isle. Oh. I think that's why I got confused, because Black Isle also did Coder 2. Ah! Radiant! Stop that! Okay. They were really joined at the hip for a while there. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 were BioWare? Black Isle's not really a publisher. BioWare is, though. So, Black Isle might have developed Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and BioWare published? Well, I don't know what to believe anymore. What is Sage Advice Live? Oh God! What? Ha! Surprise! Let's go away. Oh God, we're gonna die. Yeah. Oh no! I thought he showed up down by the door. If only there were some kind of guide to tell you there was a dragon on the tile, right? Working on it. Working on it right now. That sucked. He did 60 damage to me in 2 turns. Death should not have taken the... I didn't know! 666, the number of the beast. Yes, I am writing a new guide. A modern, nice guide. Something nice. It's not going to be for GameFAQs. It's going to be with the intent of being more flavorful than strictly data. Well, we lost a fair bit of money there. But I can tell you, I know exactly how the rest of this cave works out. Then there's a door here. I don't know how I should do doors. Should I just make them red or something? No, I want it to be clear that what it is. Just put an X there for now. I could just do an outline for it, yeah. The real issue with doing that is, well, this is stuff that's going to get corrected later. So, with outlines, I did that earlier before I was like, oh, I'll just black out these other ones. But that's easily correctable. I like that. Yeah, we'll use outlines for it, and we'll just correct this other stuff now. It doesn't matter because I'm going to go back and I'm going to hand draw these caves, but it will definitely help for my own readability later. I mean, these, I'm still going to make like these maps available as a resource, but the hand-drawn ones for the guide I think will be nice. Stop clicking the wrong thing, you dum-dum. There. Consistency is really important when you're writing guides. And I don't mean that just like in video games, but like just in real life. Like if you ever have to write a guide for something at work, being consistent through the entire thing is really, really important. I should probably turn my mouse sensitivity down. I have my mouse sensitivity cranked like stupidly high. And then I turn it down like super low in game settings. It's supposed to help with accuracy. Ah, damn it. All right, there we go. That's nice. I like that. I think your door and its adjacent tile are flip-flopped. I am 100% certain that you are wrong. You're talking about this right here? No, I am so sure that the door is right here up against the wall. We can find out, though. We'll be able to see it from the cave when we go back in there. If we come down to this square, we'll be able to see. Let's see. This is the true test of Saigan's Dragon Quest knowledge. Where is the door to the princess? I'm going to go fact check it. Fact checking is important. Part of why you guys are here. There were already some mistakes caught, like my spelling of tunnel. Wonder how quickly we could kill skeletons now. They might be our best choice for getting to level 10. Oh my god. Where am I going? We're not fighting skeletons. We are going to go fact check. Ooh, so for the accolades discussion, something I really like is when achievements and accolades are part of teaching you about options. So what about having an accolade for successfully putting an enemy to sleep, successfully stopping an enemy from using magic using stop spell? What do you guys think of those for accolades? They're easier. They encourage new players who might be using the guide to use these abilities that they might otherwise ignore. Might be worth doing a cost-benefit analysis of skeletons versus using sleep on werewolves. I agree. Now, we've got plenty of time before our next level, so we can do that. Like the idea of encouraging new tactics, so let's add that to our accolades. Successfully put a monster to sleep. Prevent a monster from casting magic using stop spell. Using magic with stop spell. Doesn't always work on me since I remembered heavy debuff use is something you do in Dragon Warrior instead of generalizing. Right, but this could help to direct a new player. This isn't going to be just a guide for fans of the game, but I want it to be something that somebody who's curious about the series could also use. Ah! Ha, ha, ha! Ah! It's in the right spot. Couldn't help my next game was FF1, where debuffs are generally not worth it with a normal party. Yeah, but that's also because the original release of FF1 is super broken. Most of the spells don't even work the way they're supposed to. That's why on the NES FF1, it's just better to be like, you know, here are my offensive options and here are my healing options. Debuffs and buffs are kind of garbage in the original version of the game. Alright, let's go heal up in coal. And then we will, we'll get some data on the skeletons. Some data. Exercitus, hello and welcome. So after all the 2D remakes of this game, and am I the only one wanting a 3D remake in the vein of DQ8 or DQ11? Hell no, man. You are definitely not the only one. I have been talking about how great it would be to get an Erdrick's Trilogy remake done with, like, DQ8's graphics for years. And now it'd be great to see it with DQ11's graphics. I think that they should just remake the entire series using DQ11's graphics. When is Square Enix doing their press conference, by the way? I know E3 is going on right now. We're gonna go watch the Microsoft conference today. Rebuild it in DQ Builders. Oof. It's Monday. I'll be at work. Hopefully they've got some good stuff for us. I never know with Square Enix. Oh, wait, no. You are buttons. You are the end. Okay, so let's do... Get out of the way, Scorpion. I'm estimating, what, 3 turns to kill a skeleton? Just attacking with the axe? Well, hi, Coners. 7 p.m. my time. I might watch it. Of course, I might also be doing this. I know exactly what this game is from, or what this music is from. This is from Jet Set Radio. I'm looking at the accolade list, and one of them is unlike the rest. Defeat a metal slime, rescue Princess Gwaelin, reach level 30, successfully put a monster to sleep, prevent a monster from using magic with stop spell. What do you see that's wrong in there? Skeletons. Oh, it's a mix. Where are my skeletons? I got to level 30 once as a kid. It takes a long time. Put me off leveling to the cap ever again in any game. The rest are things you would do in normal gameplay. Not necessarily. You don't have to rescue the princess. Most people have never defeated a metal slime in Dragon Warrior 1. These are things to try and things to challenge yourself with. Somehow, we are getting skunked on skeletons. I mean, I've never hit level 30 in this either. Jolly says, how? Metal slime hunting kept me sane at level 16 because Kid Me didn't dare go for the Axe Knight early. Metal slimes themselves aren't profitable, but all the other things you run into are. Yeah, dude, it's... They only spawn in, like, one area. The odds of actually killing one in this, because you don't have... There's no Falcon Sword like there is in DQ2. And there's no abilities in this game. It's strictly up to RNG whether or not you're going to hit that crit. Metal slimes are more difficult to kill in this game than they are in any of the future games. I've only ever killed, like, 2. Granted, I've never made a point out of grinding for them, but they are not efficient. They are probably the most inefficient way you can grind in this. Level cap is 30, Q. Oh, they only give 105 XP? God, that's so tiny. They're not worth grinding on. And I think that that's a good accolade to have. Because it's something special that you can do that's not necessarily required. Where are the skeletons? What is going on? Forest tiles? Should I just stick to the forest tiles? I'd have to look at a monster area. There they are. Okay, it must be the forest tiles. There's a monster area map, so you can see, like, the spawn rates. Okay, so he's only doing 3 damage now. Let's keep track of this. Let's keep track of this. Sorry, I'm opening up a notepad real quick. Sooty Tooty, good morning. Yeah, you're definitely going to find metal slimes down there, Shihali, but I can guarantee you everything else you were fighting was giving you more experience over time. Yeah, exactly, Hercule. The main reason to grind there is, first of all, the experience there is pretty decent anyways, and you have an opportunity to get that metal slime kill, so you can just say that you've done it. Alright. So yeah, we're on pace to do it in 3 rounds. So let's see, skeleton, 3 rounds for 11 XP and 24 GP. Oh, thank you for checking that for me, Breach. Oh, this is totally Symphony of the Night. We'll do a couple of skeletons just for the sake of... We can't have our test pool consist of 1 skeleton. Where's this Chrono Trigger? This might be Chrono Trigger. Yeah. Okay, so that's, again, 3 rounds. Well, that's a crit, so that's not fair. Alright, let's go for it. Let's go check out Wolf Lord grinding outside of Remoldar. I know we can make the trip. We've got sleep. You can make the trip there pretty reliably at level 7, so I think we'll be fine. So just a quick opinion check. What do you guys think of them removing torches and radiant from subsequent games? Because this is the only game in this series where you need to have a light source. Am I planning to draw zone lines on my overworld map? No. So the idea of the guide is that it's going to be more like in-world, in-character. It's going to be a hand-drawn map. I don't just want to, like, vomit data at the reader. I want the guide itself to be an experience, not just a reference. Should I grab some herbs before I go? I feel like I should grab some herbs before I go. I also feel like I can get rid of these torches that I've been holding on to. Did the torch mechanic really do anything other than make exploring caves more of a pain? Well, by limiting your view in caves, it kind of made them feel more oppressive, you know? It wastes an inventory slot, makes cave exploring pain. Well, apparently I'm the only person who liked the torches. That's fine. Breach says, I think for this one, where resource management is a bigger key component of the challenge of the game, it works, but when there's more strategy to battle, it needed to fall by the wayside. That is a very fair and reasonable way of putting it. Makes sense, then. That's an excellent way of looking at it. Yeah, this is Chrono Trigger. It's not Castlevania. What am I thinking? Give me more herbs. My dad's out in the woods and just shot me a message. Happy Father's Day! Then I realized, oh, I'm a week off. Oh, right. Herbs only take up one slot. But that's 6, and I know for a fact that it stacks to 6. For DQ2, do you really want to be wandering through Cave to Ronin, spending MP on Radiant, or having to carry torches while always worrying about a 4-green dragon ambush or silver bat boons? In fairness, if the last 10% of DQ2 were balanced correctly, would it be that bad? I don't feel like DQ2 is the best example to use because it's broken. I would counter with how much more stressful would exploring Charlotte Castle be in Dragon Quest III if it were dark and all you had was your torchlight to go by. Probably far enough. Oh no, did I do it wrong? Shit. I'm out of practice. Where am I? Ah, so close! Because I have my TV muted. If I'd been able to hear the bump, 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 I would have been fine. Do you mind, Druin? Are you just going to be that kind of person? You're going to camp on the stairs? Three by 3 view radius is really bad for orientation without a map or for making one. I agree, but that's why Radiant is there. And the expectation is by the time you're getting to a more complicated dungeon, you would have Radiant instead of torches. All right, we have found a wolf. I think the torch mechanic was immersive, says Shihali. Like, I was really in a dark cave, but the dungeons were designed to work with the torch mechanic, and DQ2 to DQ4 dungeons weren't. That's fair, and the DQ2, 3, and 4 dungeons were definitely better designed than... Oh, we're not even fighting wolf lords, we're just fighting regular wolves. Wolf lords are later. All right. Let's sleep him. So that's one round. Just use hash marks. Eight. 17. Ow. $28. So potentially around 38 HP, and that also took 8 rounds. Oops. Oh no, I forgot to get a screenshot of him. Damn it. For 41. So it took 2 or 3 times as long to fight as a skeleton and only gave double the rewards. Plus it used up a ton of MP. So I think at this point fighting skeletons is still definitely better. I think once you can just brute force something in 3 rounds without taking too much damage from it, that's probably the point where it starts becoming more efficient. At this point, I'm going to say wolves are not a good choice. This guy is, though. Are there wolf lords in this area? I don't think there's wolf lords in this area. I'm pretty sure it's just wolves, right? I think I have to go further south to hit wolf lords.
You must be Danny. I'm Dr. Rubens. I see you already.
I mean, it might still be better to grind down here anyways, just because you're not wasting time fighting red slimes and magidrakes. The lords are over where you make the bridge, or further south near Wyverns and Goldmen. Okay, so they're on the outskirts of the area. Oh, right. Also 10, and we need a screenshot of these guys. $17. $39. Yeah. Eight, 17. Way too high to be worth counting. I think, yeah, Remoldar is still going to be a better grinding spot. We can reliably kill wolves here. They're definitely going to be a better time investment than running into Magidrakes, Wizards, and Scorpions. Oh, Southern Isle. Skeletons are a pretty safe fight for us. I'd say, yeah, level 9 is a good time to be grinding outside of Remoldar. And Goldmen. Yeah, Goldmen don't give a lot of XP, though. And XP is the real killer in this game. It's nice to get that money early. All right, it's note-taking time. This woman has no tomatoes. I'm not writing that down. This is Chun-Li's theme. Expensive. Versailles, it has been long since last we met. Also not useful information. Welcome to the town of Remoldar. The scales of the Dragon Lord are as hard as steel. I will get his information later because the way I'm formatting it right now is the tools shop comes first. Leave it once or I will call for my friends. Somebody who calls you out on going into their house. Fantastic. Art thou descendant of Erdrick? Hast thou any proof? I wonder if... You know what? It's something that I've probably missed all these years, but I bet if you have the token, these people will say something different to you. Over the western part of this island, Erdrick created a rainbow. It is also said that he entered the darkness from a hidden entrance in the room of the Dragon Lord. By the way, Sai, did you know there's a way to tell if your copy was a first run or came with Nintendo Power? The language in battle of thy hits or thy hit points was changed. Which is which? I did not know that. Thou shalt find the Stones of Sunlight in Tantagel Castle. Thy hit points is the Nintendo Power copy. By hits is the first run. Interesting. Tomato girl? Yeah. Before long, the enemy will arrive. In this world, is there any sword that can pierce the scales of the Dragon Lord? Does a sword exist that can damage the Dragon Lord? Heed my warning, travel not to the south, for there are monsters. For there the monsters are fierce and terrible. Even more dangerous monsters lie to the south. I already spoke to you. Move out of the way. Oh, she listened. That's rare. This is a magic place. Hast thou found a magic temple? No? Go to the south. There's a magic temple to the south. Where the dangerous monsters are. Where the sun and rain meet. Hey Gabe, what's up, man? All true warriors wear a ring. Yeah, we'll come back to you. So I think this old man here is the one who gives you the clue about where the flute is. Is the only tool shop here the magic keys? Interesting. Alright, I am going to take a quick bio break. I will be back momentarily, guys. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the extended break. DJ Wheeze says you can also tell which version of the game it is on the back of the card itself. PRG-O has an A stamped into it, and PRG-1 doesn't. Interesting. That's by the Revision A text. Neat! I'm learning a lot. Yeah, we'll find out if his dialogue does change with the fighter's ring. Isn't that thing bugged? Wasn't it supposed to be that it makes enemies more likely to run away from you? Like, it doesn't actually affect any of your stats, does it? Also, I'm remembering the actual tools shop guy is in the remakes of the game. He's like right here. That's what I was looking for. So, yeah, let's take a look at Arms and Armor. Hey, there's the broadsword. Do we need to have keys listed? Let's not list keys here. Maybe? Maybe? No. Yeah, no, we'll list keys here. I don't know why you won't auto-complete. Copper sword. Kipper sword? Copper sword. 180. Damn it. 180. Index 560. Broadsword 1500. Half plate 1000. Full plate 3000. Magic armor 77. Yep. That and that cursed necklace can be sold over and over again, Breach. Because whenever you leave that cave, that chest actually respawns whatever is in it. So you can farm that chest. Getting yourself cursed might be worth an accolade, or getting a cursed item and selling it. I like both of those ideas. Let's put those down. Those are good ideas, Shihali. Or how about, be cured of a curse? Be released from a curse? Sell a cursed item. Both of those. Both those great ideas, Shihali. Thank you. The Death Necklace appearing only once is something that's only in the remakes and the randomizer. In the original version of the game, you can keep farming it. Is it the belts? It's whichever one spawns in the mountain cave. And since whichever one is in the mountain cave respawns, it's doable because it can't be missed. So those are good accolades. Thank you. Thank you, Shihali. Is it really that low? I thought it was more often than that. They're both in the mountain cave? I thought one was in the mountain cave and then one was in Garen's grave, wasn't it? I don't think it's as low as 1 out of 32. When I did my marathon of the game like 7 years ago, I found several when I was grinding it for gold. Belt in Garenham and in Charlock. Okay. Then it's the ring that's in the Western Cave. I am Orwick, and I am waiting for my girlfriend. Orwick, outside of town, is waiting for their girlfriend. Yep, I know about the gold grind in Tantagel. In fact, I even did a video on it many years ago. It is not worth doing. No! Damn it. Like, it's a neat trick. Not worth doing. Wow, magic keys are only 53 gold here? I remember them being more expensive. Oh, this is a Zelda remix for sure. Death Necklace will spawn in the mountain cave with 1 out of 32 odds, but only if you don't have one in your inventory. Yeah. Let's load up on keys. Yeah, I know that the one in Tantagel costs more. Oh. My inventory fill up? It is. Fine. Also, hey, those stack. Nice. Man named Howard in the inn says there is a magic item 4 steps south from the bath in Cole. Also, you know, let's... I think it's important to show treasure chests. Moldar in. Wings. Not worth using 2 keys to get to. Let's go restock our keys. I didn't have a subscription to Nintendo Power, so I'm not familiar with Howard and Nestor. You need to go to sleep, sir. I do not want to go toe-to-toe with you, Mr. Wolf. Sir Big Bad. I need sleep to last for more than 1 round. Otherwise, it's just not actually worth it. I hate you. What was that, like 28 HP? There's no way that it's that low. I wasn't paying attention. I'm not gonna write anything down. Okay. Let's go ahead and grind here for a bit. Nine. $21. It'd be 33, so that's definitely going to be more accurate. Oh, did I just get it wrong earlier? Also, thank you, whoever that was. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. Card Trader says SNES DQ1 is better than NES Dragon Warrior. I don't disagree. Oh shit, first Warlock of the game! Oh shit, we also don't have stop spell. This'll be fun. He knows hurt more, doesn't he? Can we sleep him? I don't think we can sleep him. 12. $25. $13 and $34. Southern Island. Yeah, with him being that squishy, I don't see casting sleep actually being worth it. I see stop spell being worth it. $7, 18, 29. So this is probably just a stronger wolf. Also, 1 sleep spell. Yeah. He does no hurt. Ah, and there it is. There it is. Ooh, a metal scorpion. Can we even do proper damage to you? Ish. Ow. $9, 14. I need to get a picture of him. He's at 14 damage so far. $21. Wow. Okay, they're actually kind of weak. 14 and 34. Southern Island. Yeah, I really hate that the Scorpion Nest doesn't exist in any of the remakes. Overall, it's still going to be a much faster grind in all of them, but it's nice having that there. You know, they left the Peninsula of Power in the Final Fantasy I remakes. They could have left the Scorpion Nest in. Oops, nope. We have herbs. Let's use the herbs. Ah, Card Trader, you're going to love DQ11 so much. It's so good. Gabe says, these past couple of streams has been my first exposure to DQ1. Ah! It's worth playing for the experience of playing it, and I would also typically recommend going with one of the remakes because it's way less of a grind. But there's something interesting about getting the experience of where it all started. Mizu, good morning to you. $13. That's fine. $26. This is a tough warlock. And yet he's tougher than the last one, and he gives less reward. Rude. Yeah, the remakes still have the tiny inventory, but the remakes also bless you with having a bank. There's no bank in the original. Yeah, unless you're aware of the game-breaking bugs in the translated ROM for DQ2 on the Super Famicom, it's better to just play the Game Boy Color version. Or the mobile version now. Please don't cast sleep. Thank you. Oops. That was the only glitch I came across. Are there more? That's the one that everybody knows. I'm not aware of others, but I wouldn't be surprised if there are some. Oh, shit. That's our first failed sleep of the game. Got some low rolls on that. What did the skinwalker say when someone found out he turned into a wolf? I'm aware. Gabe, get out. Oh, no. No, I spaced out. I spaced out. I was supposed to put you to sleep. Go to sleep. He only has 21. I don't know if it's actually worth putting the Metal Scorpion to sleep, because he's kind of squishy. Or we can miss. That's cool. He does have high attack power. And we're not doing much damage. Yeah, let's put him to sleep. Oh, that hurt. Later, Mizu. Good to see ya. I don't think I used sleep once while playing DQ1. Dude, you missed out. Sleep is really good in this game. And that is why I think it's good to have an accolade for it. Try and encourage new players to use it. Ow! Please die now. Oh, it was well worth it. Status effects were pretty good in older games where they actually worked regularly rather than the later trends of nerfing them to oblivion, says Hercule. Yeah, it is a major problem that most of the status effects I'd say after 4 aren't near as good, but 11 totally brought them back. The status effects in 11 are hugely important. They also made daggers good. Or knives good. Maybe a little too good. I'm expecting knives to get nerfed a little bit by the time DQ12 comes out. Eric was a little OP. Shirley says he was mistrained by FF1 and FF6. Yeah. The status effects in those games aren't great. Although FF6 is great about teaching you buffs. The buffs in FF6 are fantastic. Don't be a douche. Yes. Card Trader says, the most recent RPG I finished was The Fractured But Whole. It didn't have sleep. It did have Confused that barely worked. That's unfortunate to hear. Getting status ailments right is really hard. And I think one of the reasons that status ailments aren't as good as they used to be is because we've moved away from spells per day and moved towards an MP system that allows for casting characters to be more useful all the time. Where it used to be that you just kind of have your casters sit back and not do anything unless, holy shit, you needed them to, because they could only cast like 3 spells in a day. But damn, were those spells good. Like, a well-placed sleep spell in a tabletop RPG will win a fight. But you had to ration it. Because how many sleep spells does your wizard have prepared? You know? Ooh, you know what actually did status ailments really well also, that I just played this last year, was Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. That turned out to be a great game and incredibly well balanced. All of the characters were useful. Almost every ability in the game was useful too. It was really, really well designed. Combat in that one was really good. I don't know if you've played Zelda games, but do you think Breath of the Wild is a good starting game? I've never played a Zelda game. Breath of the Wild is going to be unlike any other Zelda game, but I also hear it's great. I haven't played it myself. I watched Garen play a bunch of it. It looks good. I understand it's the best Zelda game, but I also understand it's the least like the rest of the series. So take that as you will. The usual suggestion for getting into the Zelda franchise is start with Ocarina of Time. Oh yeah, it was a great game, Kayla. Were you the one who put in the request for it on my Patreon? Your name is familiar to me. To this day, I've not finished... Daco says, to this day, I've not finished Ocarina of Time because I cannot deal with the zombies. So as soon as I get to the Shadow Temple, I'm done. The Redeads, that horrible screaming. God, the first Redead in that game made me jump out of my skin. Because it was also like super late at night. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was playing in a dark room. Horrible Redead screaming noises. Ah, they haunt me to this day. Yeah, the Wallmasters in Forest Temple were nerve-wracking as well. You start seeing that shadow grow around you. Ah, I thought it was you, Kayla. Yeah, thanks again for requesting that game. It's not one that I'd really considered playing. But it was great. It was like why am I casting sleep? Why am I talking? That's got to be like the most surprising quality RPG I've ever played, because you never hear people talking about it, and it was so good. So again, thank you for suggesting that one to me. I kind of don't want to fight the Metal Scorpion. He does a lot of damage, and I don't do much to him. Ow. Which game am I talking about? I'm talking about Lord of the Rings, The Third Age. We could have a bad round of combat and die, but I feel like it's too early to go heal up. We're gonna play careful. All right, Card Trader, thanks for stopping in. I'm going to head out. I'm hungry and maybe going to go buy a game, thinking Breath of the Wild, Xenoblade 2. I didn't play the first. I haven't played the second, but the first one was really good. Or Octopath Traveler, or maybe some other RPG. Octopath Traveler is the one out of those three that I have played, and I can say it's a great game so long as you're not expecting Final Fantasy-style storytelling. Octopath Traveler has a very unique approach to storytelling, and if you go in expecting some epic save-the-world tale, you will be disappointed. Not only does Octopath Traveler have a demo, but your save from the demo can be transferred into the full game. We are right there. We need 11 more experience points. I haven't played any FF games. Yeah, give the demo a try. See if you like the gameplay. The demo is like, what, 3 hours long? You get a lot of time in the demo. I was able to get through, I think, 2 of the characters' starting zones. Oh, right! Octopath also came out on PC. Did they add anything to it, Breach? Do you know? Stop hurting me. Also, holy shit, we have 1,000 gold. Time to buy something. We're going to level up. We're going to buy something. Just so much good is happening right now. New spell. Stop spell, finally. More Zelda. That was a good level. Holy crap. Agility grew by 9 points. I'm glad you're enjoying Octopath, Kayla. It's a fantastic game, and it's a very unique experience. Okay, what are we purchasing? Half plate is what we are buying. Currently, we are wearing chainmail, which increases our defense power by 10. That means our base defense power right now is 27. Chainmail sells for 150. Okay, so defense power went up. It's 43 minus 27. Could I do this in my head? Yes. Do I want to be wrong? No, not really. So it's 16. Okay. What are you talking about? Oops. Thank you. Typo. This is why I'm doing this live. So you guys can catch my mistakes. Did I find Orwick's girlfriend? Is it her? No, I don't think I found Orwick's girlfriend. I don't recall anything about it. Let's go talk to the king, find out how much we need for level 11. We can also go grab the warrior's ring now and do the western cave. Yes, yes! We can finally start making some more progress on this guide. She'll mention Orwick when you find her. 897 points. So 2,900 XP needed for our next level. Yes, please save before the cat breaks the Nintendo again. Ba-na-na-na. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Chrono Trigger's got some great music. I'm not as big a fan of Chrono Trigger as, like, other JRPG fans are, but goddamn, it has some of the best music from the 16-bit era. Reach says, much respect for adding this data on your own, by the way. I'd be too tempted to copy-paste it from other resources. Yeah, but this is an opportunity not only to fact-check, but also to experience the process. And then I'll be able to apply this experience to future projects. Hey, a slime! Get out of here, you. Get out of here, you. Could you not? Oh my god. Now. Orwick's girlfriend is in Ramuldar? Okay. I will look for her the next time I'm out there. Magidrakes are running away from me now. Alright, Doc. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Alright, here we are in the Western Cave. Oh, hey, this is Mega Man. I am a little ashamed at how long it took for me to realize that. I am pretty darn sure we are safe to... Oh, no, we are not safe to. Nope, don't do that. This is Sonic 3. Or no, Sonic 2? No, Sonic 1! This is Sonic 1. Hey, it's a Druin. First floor of this place isn't too bad. The second floor can be just terrifying because you can get sleep locked real easy down there. Oh, a scorpion? Really? I have died to sleep lock so many times on the second floor here, Ishihali. Yeah, I wanted stop spell before I went. You have the opposite opinion? Player experience due to RNG. Okie dokie. So, we're standing here. Okay. We did find the northern part of this cave now, though. So we can shuffle this over. Yeah, in the past, what I've done is I've, very recklessly, when I was doing the guide for the infinite gold glitch treasure chest in, Tantagel, what I did was I got to level 7, ran my ass to Remoldar using sleep, got the magic key, and then came out here to start doing the that chest grind. What I found in the end was that it actually adds time. Yeah, there's not as much cave in here, or there's not as much XP in here, and duping the gold out of that chest in Tantagel, it just... The amount of time that you spend getting that gold there is also taking away from getting XP. And getting XP in this game is just as not, or if not more important at some point than having gear. Well, yeah, you could do the mountain cave also. No, I was talking about the trick that uses the the western cave to create a infinitely lootable chest in Tantagel, and that chest is just not worth it.
It's a trip. It's got a funky beat.
Oops. Okay, there. That's what we needed. Oops, oops. We are not done exploring the first floor yet, though. Okay. Oh, there's another stair. Goodbye, magician. Fare thee well. Okay, look at that. I believe this is accurate. Oh yeah, it's accurate. All right, we are going to go save. and get our MP back for Radiant. Although we didn't really use many resources at all. Might also fill up on herbs again, because the second floor is a bit nastier than the first floor. Hey Kiba, what's up? Hello and welcome. Ooh, we can also shuffle these up. Oops. You know, I bet those wolves will be a hell of a lot easier to grind on now, too. With the half plate. And that increase in our attack power from the level. All right. Short break, guys. I'm gonna get down here so that guy can't get in my way. Okay, short break. I will return momentarily. All right, we're back. Let's go knock out floor 2 of the Western Cave. Okay. I'm going to hold off on getting the rest of the stuff from the keys for a bit. That's something we can use at a later time to kind of break things up. Let's start with C first. Why not? This is where the mapping is going to get kind of agitating because stairs don't lead to where you might expect them to. Although this actually looks like it might be okay. Alright, so we're going to call this C. Boy, that gives us very limited mapping, doesn't it? I guess we're gonna go find the other stairs. Hey, a skeleton! Ooh, we should add that to our list. Oh, Rimuldar. And the Western Cave. Lots of Chrono Trigger on this station. Did I add scorpions? The Western Cave? I did. Oh shit, there's more stairs here that I didn't even consider. How did I not write that down? Shame on me. So this is where things are going to get a little interesting. We're going to have to kind of separate this map out. This is obviously in the northeast corner, so I think we're safe to put this here. Is that D? Okay, that's all the map we can get there. Stairs, not door, stairs. That's an herb every time, right? Is that what I think it is? Might be what I think it is. We're going to see if we can get this to line up. A poltergeist draws near. We don't have you in the list yet. I don't remember what you do either. I am pretty sure these things can cast sleep. $15. Goes hurt. Well, that's hardly useful. That's not good information. 8 and 14. Western Cave. Hey, beautiful. I know exactly where we are now. Let's not even worry about that. Chests 1 and 2. A torch. Fighter's ring. So for the fighter's ring, let's verify that it doesn't affect our stats at all, because I believe it doesn't. All right, we're at 31, 31, 48, 40, 46, and 43. This is Kingdom Hearts. $31, $31, $48, $40, $46, and $43. So it absolutely did not change our stats at all. So we may need to do some out-of-game research to figure out what the fighter's ring actually does. I'm pretty sure it makes it so enemies are more likely to run away from you. I don't know that it actually works in this version of the game. A droll! We found a droll. How droll. Is the mic on? Yeah, the mic is on. I just haven't had anything to say, Kiba. A poltergeist draws near. A poltergeist who is intent on spamming hurt. Hey, Sadie. I know exactly where I am. Nope. Oops. Also, oops. God damn it. Come on. Perfect. Do 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 do. Okay, so this can be free. $17 gold. Ow! We're gonna have to start stop spelling those jerks. A Drakima! A Butter Drakey! We have found the rare Butter Drakey! Oh man, I totally wasn't keeping track of HP when I killed that droll. Hey, Romanji! Alright, so 10, 25. We'll cut that down if we get better numbers. 11 and 18. Come on, Radiant. Eleven. $24. 10 and 22. Oops. Like that. Alright, so this is the chest that can occasionally have the cursed ring. Excuse me. 105 gold. Or a cursed item. Ugh. $15. $30, and that's definitely higher than what we had last time.
All right, Gordon. Your suit should keep you comfortable for all this.
Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman.
Poltergeist.
No one is more deserving of
12. 27. Druins, please. Oh my god, that's 3 steps in a row. Freedom! What is my favorite TV show of all time? Ooh. That's a hard question. Star Trek The Next Generation and Babylon 5 would both be in my top lists. Breaking Bad. Parks and Recreation. Those four come to mind. What song is this? I have no idea, British Idiot. I found an OC Remix station, and I'm just kind of streaming that right now. Also, good morning, Oust. How are you today? And good morning, British Idiot. How are you today? Good morning, everybody who's sliding in now. This is the champion theme for Pokemon Red and Blue. Ugh. They keep attacking and then running away. It's the most obnoxious thing in the world. Oh, hey, let's use that free torch we got. Get out of my way. I should have stop spelled him. I didn't though, because I'm a dum-dum. Oh, he's still alive, you dick. This is not looking good. Motherfucker. Ah! We just lost like 500 freaking gold. Ah, I hate that. I hate that so much. That's what happens when you're lazy and you don't... Ah! God. I should have stopped spelled. Alright. That's enough for now. I need to track down something to eat. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Oh, I shouldn't have saved. Damn it.